Hello and welcome to another video on the Rugby channel. My name is Andrew and I will be narrating today's video for you. Of course, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification button to be notified when we upload, like the video as well to help show your support, and make sure you comment as well. You can follow me on Instagram as well if you're interested, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hello and welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. My name is Andrew and today we are going to be talking about my predictions for the opening weekend of the Guinness Six Nations. We have some amazing fixtures to be talking about in today, and we're going to be covering every sort of tackle, any incident, and what we think is going to be happening, what sort of game plan the teams are going to have, as well as what my predictions and the scoreline I think is going to be. So without further ado, let's get into the first week's results or fixtures. Okay, so our first game is France versus Wales. Now I think this is going to be a very difficult game to predict because we don't know what sort of French team or Welsh team is going to turn up on the day. We can't really go by the autumn series because the French team in the past have surprised everybody when they come to the Six Nations and World Cups. If we were to go by the autumn internationals for Wales, then we would predict Wales would be the potential winners for this game. But we're not going to be going by that because we don't really know what team's going to turn up on the day. I think this game is going to be a very end-to-end sort of game with probably around 1 or 2 tries scored a piece, and the game will probably be won on penalties if we even get a winner. I mean, it has been known in the past that they've been draws for these sort of games, like Ireland and France before. Although that is probably very unlikely because it is a rugby game and that sort of outcome never really happens. So the winner of this game is probably going to, as I said, it's going to be down to penalties conceded by the other team and probably converted then into 3 points apiece. I know as of right now Wales have a few injury concerns as well, with Lee Halfpenny potentially being out. Same as France, they have a few injury concerns as well. They have Teddy Thomas out as well, and that would have been a lovely player to go and watch if you were going into the game. He's a great player to see running, and he will score you tries and win you games. So it's a shame that he is out, and it's a shame to see Halfpenny out as well. But I'm going to go for, probably with my biased opinion, Wales to win this game, because whenever Wales have been to France before, they have struggled, but they have got the result. And me being a Wales supporter as well, I have a feeling that Wales will probably win this, but down to the last 10 minutes, probably by about 6 points. Okay, so moving on to our next game, which is Scotland versus Italy. I think this will be a very easy game to predict, but I think the game will be won in the second half. It really depends on what sort of Italian team turns up on the day. It's always quite difficult to predict how the Italians are going to do in the Six Nations. But as of right now, my prediction is going to be the Italians will turn up in the first half and they will play pretty well. They might edge it against Scotland in the first half coming into half time. And then I think with Scotland with the home advantage, I think coming down to the last half hour, they will probably run at them and score around 2 to 3 tries, winning the game for Scotland. This doesn't potentially end Italian hopes, but as of right now, I can't see them beating Scotland. It's in Murrayfield, it's a very difficult ground to go to, and I think the bigger teams will struggle as well. So I'm sorry Italian fans, but I can't really see you doing much in this game. But who knows? But as of right now, it'll be a Scotland win, probably about by 3 points scored in the last half hour in the second half. So moving on to our next game then, it's Ireland versus England, which is probably the biggest game of the opening weekend. With all due respects to the other teams, this game I think will decide who was going to win the title. Well, no, I'll take that back. It'll probably decide who potentially will win the title. I mean, England and Ireland are favourites to win the campaign this year round. So yeah, it'll be a very interesting game to watch. It's a very difficult game to predict because we don't really know what teams are going to turn up at the end of the day. England could run riot, Ireland could run riot, or it could be a 50-50 game. With Ireland having the home advantage as well, it's more likely that they are going to win. But who knows, England could turn up, they could play really well, and yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. But as of right now, predicting the outcome of this game, I'm going to say it all really depends on what team is going to want to play, what tactics they're going to play. For example, are Ireland going to want to run wide against England? Are England going to want to do the same to Ireland? Are they going to want to play aerial ball and gain territory and score tries from the lineouts? or are they going to go back to the basics and just run at them? If I was to predict the outcome of this game, I'm going to say Ireland to win. I know a lot of the Irish fans in the comment section will probably love that, and the English fans probably won't love that. I mean, it's your team at the end of the day and you don't want to see them lose. The reason for my prediction of this is because Ireland have the home advantage, and I've actually backed Ireland to win the campaign this year round again. So that is why I'm backing Ireland to win this game. As I said, it'll probably be quite close. And just like the Wales vs France game, it might be won on penalties. As I said, it's all down to what sort of game is going to be played by the two teams. But opening weekend, it's very difficult to always predict the games. But as of this one, I'm going to say Ireland to win, home advantage. I can't see them slipping up too much, and they'll probably win by about 6 or 10 points. So yeah, that is my predictions. Please let me know your opinions in the comment section. It's great hearing from you, and I do try to reply to all of you, but as of when the video gets hit with thousands of views and loads of comments, it's very difficult to do so. But as I said, I do try on the lower viewed ones. Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with my predictions. It's great to read all your predictions, and let me know your score lines as well. It'll be interesting to read at the end of the opening weekend who got the closest score to the actual one. Whoever gets it closest, maybe I'll mention you in a video or something, so make sure you predict them below. If you're new to the channel or you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to help show your support to the channel and help the channel grow as well. We're getting loads of subscribers lately, and it's great to get so much support from you all. So yeah, make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe as well. There's so many more fun videos on the way, and yeah, I don't really want to give away too much, but I have a feeling you guys will really like them. It's really different, and it's something that you haven't really seen on YouTube before for rugby videos. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew, and I will see you in another video.